Come in. Knock one. Huh? 100. 100. ওমেগা কি ক্যাপসুল নিয়ে থ্যাংক ইউ ঠিক আছে তুমি যাবা এতিয়া তলত যাবা ক্লাস আছে না Okay, I will take your first aid practicals. I guess we have not discussed about first aid kit box. I have already completed in other sections. In your section, I guess I have not done the first aid kit. So, are you able to see the screen? Is the screen visible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Say first. Okay. In first aid kit, first we will discuss about the introduction, then definition, then the aims and objectives of first aid and the first aid kit items. So in the first aid kit, you all know what is first aid kit. Okay. So certain materials are always needed for primary care for first aid. If these items or things are collected and kept in a box, it will have an immense help at the time of emergency or minor or serious illness or injury. So in first aid, okay, it is all about the emergency care that is provided to any casualty, any victim. So in the first aid kit box, you will get all the items that are required for emergency. Even in you can see even in local bus services, okay, and even in local bus also you will get first aid kit box, so that if there is any emergency, any accident case, if anybody gets injured, there should be something, there should be a medical aid. So for that reason we all keep a first aid kit box. Even at our homes, in our own homes also, we used to keep first aid kit box, because we do not know what will happen at what time. So this kit box is always required and it is necessary. Okay, so that is all about the introduction in short. Then the definition of first aid kit, it is a collection of supplies and equipment, okay, that is used to give medical treatment. If there is a cut in your finger, if you do not have anything with you, what will you do? Okay, so if you have the first aid kit box with you, you can apply the ointment, you can put the bandaging so as to stop the bleeding. Okay, so these are some of the items that are required. Okay, then the aims and objectives. First is you have to know, have a basic knowledge about the first aid kit box. Then you will also have to identify the materials. If you do not know which one is the thermometer, if you do not know which one is bandage, if you do not know which one is triangular bandage, okay, if you don't know which is Dettol, then without knowing the objects, how will you help the person? So you should have little bit knowledge about the items. Then you have to know how to utilize the first aid materials or equipments. Okay, if there is a cut, for example, which I said already, if there is a cut in your finger, you cannot use a thermometer. There is a cut and you won't use a thermometer. Okay, so the basic knowledge should be there that if there is a cut, you need an ointment, you need a plaster, or else you need a bandage. That is the basic knowledge. Okay, so you should have basic knowledge. Then you have to understand your own abilities and limitations. Then you will have to assess the situation quickly and calmly. Okay, then you have to assess the casualty and provide with the necessary treatment. Then last is you will have to pass the information to the emergency service. If the case is too much serious, then you will have to call for emergency help and you will have to take the patient to the hospital. So first aid we have already discussed in unit 1, okay, of our chapter. In unit 1 first aid theory, we have already discussed about what is first aid, What are the aims of first aid? So it is almost equally equal. The notes are almost same. Just take the picture or else I can give you PDF later. So in first aid box, first aid, the items that will be present in a first aid kit are plasters. Okay, plasters are what? Plasters are used for protecting the wounds. If there is any wound, okay, the plaster is used for protecting wound. So there will be plasters of different sizes and shape. Okay, different size and shapes of plasters are present in a first aid kit box. Then small, medium, and large sterile gauze dressings. Gauze dressing also, the purpose is same. It is used for covering and protecting against any kind of minor wounds. Okay, the gauze dressings are used for protecting the wounds. Then at least tooth sterile eye dressing. Okay, if there is any injury to the eye, then you will have to provide the patient or the casualty with eye dressing. Okay, so as to promote healing. Without dressings, the wounds, it won't get healed soon. Okay, next is triangular bandage. I already showed you before, and I already discussed about triangular bandage, that it is used as arm sling for the arms to control the bleeding. Next is crepe roll bandages. So the crepe roll bandages are used for wrapping and bandaging the injury. Then band-aids, I guess you all know what is band-aid. Whenever there is any cut in the finger or on the toes or anywhere, used to put first aid. If you fall, okay, while playing, if you fall, then also you put a band-aid so as to stop the bleeding and to keep away from infection. Next, safety pins. Okay, safety pins is what? Safety pins is used for holding and securing the bandaging. If there is no plaster, okay, for the dressing, if there is safety pin, then you can also stick it with a safety pin. Then 4-inch into 4-inch gauge pads. These gauge pads are used for cleaning the wounds. Next is gloves, cotton balls, tweezers are also required. Okay, tweezers is required for what? It is used if there is any kind of debris. Okay, at the time of accident, if there is any debris, for example, if there is presence of glass, okay, or any dirt, then you will have to take it out with the help of a tweezer, not with your fingernails. Okay, because our fingernails are very dirty. Okay, and it might lead to further infection, so you should use tweezers. It is a sterile procedure. Okay, next, scissors. Scissors are used for cutting any kind of bandage or gauze. The scissors are used for cutting. Then alcohol free cleansing wipes. Then sticky tapes for sticking. Okay, if sticky tape is not present, then you can also use safety pin. If safety pin is there, then sticky tape. Even if it's not there, then you can use any of these two. Next is thermometer. The digital thermometer is more preferable. Okay, then skin rash cream such as hydrocortisone is used. Okay, next, cream or spray to relieve insect bite and stings. Next is your antiseptic cream. Next is antiseptic cream like Borolin, Boroplus, all of these you can use. Then painkillers such as paracetamol, okay, aspirin, ibuprofen is also used as cough medicine. Okay, so all of these things you can keep in a first aid kit box. Next is your antihistamine creams. Okay, antihistamines, these are also known as anti-allergy creams. Okay, anti-allergy creams or tablets can also be used. For example, antihistamine creams, for example, are your Claritin, Zintrac. Okay, all these are the examples of antihistamine. Then this, see, not to be given to children under 16. Under 16 years of age, aspirin should not be given to children. Okay, because these are painkillers. So painkillers are always not preferable for children. Okay, especially under 16 years of age. Next is the distilled water for cleaning wounds. Next is your oral rehydration salt, that is ORS. And lastly, it is your eye wash or eye bathe. So all these things are required in a first aid kit. These are the items that you need to put in a first aid kit box. Conclusion: first aid is regarded as skill based on knowledge, training, and experience. Hence, one should know the use of first aid to preserve life in case of any emergency situation. Okay, so this is a first aid kit box. This is the first aid kit box, and these are the items that need to be present in the first aid kit. And you will have to draw all of these items. Okay, this is the iPad. This is also known as gauze. Then this is your antiseptic cream. Savlon is here. Then this is your oral rehydration salt or ORS. These are sterile gloves for any insect bite. Okay, this is bite and sting relief cream. This is a spray. Sorry, it is not a cream, it is a spray. Okay, these are gauze. These are triangular bandages. Okay, it is like in the form of a gauze, but these are triangular bandage. I already showed you before. This is paracetamol. These are bandages. Okay, Caesar, cough syrup. Then this is a thermometer, but this is specially used for COVID, no, for measuring the temperature. But you should use a digital one. This is not the perfect one. I will show it to you later on. Then this is your fast relief creams. Okay, antisan, that is mepiremine melite. Okay, next is your hydrocortisone. Then these are the different shapes and sizes of bandages. Next is your eye wash. These are cotton balls. Okay, this is your alcohol free cleansing wipes. Okay, which I told you, alcohol free cleansing wipes. These are safety pins. Okay, this is also got. So all these things needs to be present. Don't talk. Who is talking? You should not talk. Okay, so these are the things or the items that is required in a first aid box. So this is your first aid box, and this is the required items that need to be present in a first aid kit box. Okay, so all this you will have to draw in your practical copies. I will send it to you. You have to draw this in your practical copies. Okay. Did you understand the first aid kit box?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No doubt.
These are common things. Okay, even at home also, we should always keep a first aid kit box because it is used for emergency purpose. Even in colleges, even in universities, even in local buses, even in private vehicles, we do have a aid kit box. Okay then. So this is all about your first aid kit box. It's a very short topic. Okay, you write it down properly in your first aid practicals. And our first aid practical is almost over. Okay, so there were only 2 to 3 units to be that was required to be covered for first aid practical. So it is almost over. So hardly we will have 2 to 3 classes. Okay, after that my topics, my subject, my means it's complete after 2 to 3 class. In December month you will be having your finals most probably. Okay then. Thank you. You all can leave the meeting.